We're live. All right. I'm a little bit late today. I'm a little bit late this evening, but it's 9 o'clock. Well, 9:06. And just gonna wait. I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds before I start. So right now I'm sipping on my chamomile tea. Y'all know from previous lives, um, that once my 9:45 alarm goes off, it's time for me to shower and get into bed. So I'm trying to settle my night and get my evening started, get me ready for bed. Um, do y'all drink tea? I'm a tea drinker. Like I drink my tea raw. Just the tea bag, just the herbs, no sugar, maybe a little lemon in the morning, no honey. I'll just drink it raw. So if you're a tea drinker and you're a wig wearer, drop a little mug in the comments. Um, So let me get started, and I'm gonna thank you all for joining me for this live. And this live is called "Why It's Time to Ditch Your Synthetic Wig Right Now." I'm not talking about when I'm talking about now. Get rid of those synthetic wigs now. Um, this live is only. I'm looking at my notes because I'm prepared, but this live is for the women, for the girls who want to, you're tired of synthetic wigs. This is for you. But if you are like a die-hard synthetic girly, this is not the wig. This is not the live for you. So I'm only talking to anybody who is considering switching from synthetic wigs to human hair wigs. This is a lot for you. Now, if your wig is stiff and shiny every time you blink, this is who I'm talking to. This is who I'm talking to. This is who the live is for. Now, we're going to talk about, in this live, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of synthetic wigs. And I also want to give you guys my free guide. Okay, so I see y'all joining in. Let me know where y'all from. And let me know your struggles with wigs in general, or if you're still wearing synthetic wigs. Drop them in the comments. Okay, so thank y'all for coming in. Hey, what's up? Okay, so before we begin this video, I want you to like it, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and join me across all platforms. My handle is Kingdom Beauty Care on all platforms. Okay, my tea is going and I'm getting really annoyed. All right, so let me tell y'all about why you need to drop your synthetic wig. Okay. Excuse me. I want you to drop your synthetic wigs because first, let me tell y'all about a horror story of my experience with a synthetic wig. This was about, I'm going to say, before like I ventured off into the wig world. I bought one synthetic wig. Okay. I needed this wig because I was going to, I don't know, I think I was like transitioning to getting a new like hairstyle, or I think I was going to work one day and I was like, I need my hair done. So I went to my local beauty supply store and I got a wig. I got a wig. I'm not sure why I chose a wig, and I'm not sure why I chose this specific wig, but I swear to God, excuse me, this wig was like a blonde color. I don't know why it's reminding me of like Lil Kim, but the wig, it was, oh my God, the wig was blonde, and it just reminds me of like Lil Kim, but also like hay, like the color of hay. It was ugly. So I didn't think of that. I don't think of it ugly at that time, but thinking about it right now, the wig was horrifying. Um, the wig was horrifying, but I needed something. I wanted to try something new. Um, and this is what I just got. I got a wig, and it was affordable. It was something that I could afford at the time. Hi, thanks for joining. Thank you for being a part of my live. It was affordable. It was something that I, was able to have a new hairstyle for at the time. So, a friend of mine, so I got the wig, and a friend of mine, she sold the wig. She sold the wig down to my head. I didn't mind, but that night, like that night, I put heat to the wig. I used, back in the day, I guess we used to say you bump your hair. So I took my hot comb or my heating tool, and I bumped the ends of my hair. And don't y'all know, this wig, it stuck together. Like one piece, I only got to one piece. I only got to one piece of the wig, and it like stuck together. And it was horrifying. So I couldn't cut it. I don't know what I did. This was so long. I think I was maybe like 19, over 20 years ago. 19, 18 years ago. 19 years ago, whatever. I can't do the math. But the wig was horrible. So I bumped it. I don't remember. I don't know if I cut it. I think I cut it, but I couldn't cut it too much because it was already short. And um and I couldn't hide. I couldn't take it off my head, for one, because it was sewn onto my head. And then what else did I do? I couldn't do anything with it. So I just put the wig in a ponytail. Mind you, it had a little bang too. It was like a straight across bang. Yeah. Anyway, so that's my horror story with a synthetic wig, and why I will never in my life get a synthetic wig again, because it's just very limited to one, heating styles. I'll go into all the details of like the pros and cons of why you need to ditch your synthetic wig. So if you're in part of this live, or if you're watching the replay, comment your, synthetic wig stories. It doesn't have to be a horror story. It can be something positive. I know synthetic wigs has it's a time and place for everything. So a synthetic wig does have its time and place for everything. So now, that was my personal story. Now, a friend of mine, this is their personal story. She was telling me about how her mother is spending money, lots of money on synthetic wigs. Every other week, $60 here, $80 here, going to the beauty supply store, buying lots of synthetic wigs. When she recommended, like, Mom, why don't you go get a nice human hair wig? You pay for it one time, and it's going to last you, you know, it's going to last you longer than if you, was wearing those synthetic wigs. Long story short, her mom ultimately decided, a synthetic wig is something that I don't want to deal with for the long term. So I would like to invest in a human hair wig. And great job convincing your mom that she needs a human hair wig. Now, why do people choose synthetic wigs? We're going to talk about the pros. Pros. It's taking me a while to think about some pros. All right, we're going to talk about cost. Cost will be a good pro if you are, if you have limited funds and you want something for your hair really quick. All you have to do is go to the beauty supply store and get you a synthetic wig. I remember the last time that I bought a synthetic wig, I just used it for like social media purposes. I believe that wig was about $30. So I'm going to say that, between 30 to, I would say between 30 and $80. That's how much synthetic wigs cost. That doesn't, I mean, it's not going to break it. If it's not going to break your pockets, cool. But cost would be, to me, would be the number one reason why I think people would buy a synthetic wig. Also, because all you have to do is go to your beauty supply store and get a synthetic wig. They're like readily available. They're readily available. Another pro would be, if you really don't know how to style your hair, synthetic wigs, they come styled and they stay styled. They stay styled. I mean, I'm not gonna say stay styled, but they do seem to be styled for a little bit long. Like, those curls be in there. Those curls never really leave. And if you have any pros, I want you to share some of your pros with a synthetic wig. All right. What are some other pros that I can think of? So we got cost. We got cost. We have it's already styled. I would say that I can't really think of anything else about the pros of a synthetic wig. So I'm going to, take you to the cons of a synthetic wig. Now, cons of a synthetic wig are heat. You have very limited very limited. You can't go up to a certain degree with certain synthetic wigs. They are very, very shiny. I have no desire to have like really, really shiny hair. The only thing that I want glowing on me is my skin. But as far as hair, no, absolutely not. But the wigs are very shiny. Um, they're another con. What's another con? They're overly shiny. They don't lack natural movement because oftentimes, like I mentioned, that the hair is already done. So synthetic wigs can be a little bit stiff. They can be a little bit stiff, and you won't want your natural hair looking stiff. So you also don't want your you also don't want your synthetic wig to be looking stiff either. So let me look at my notes. What else? And some other kinds. All right. So when you wear a synthetic wig, you are losing a lot of time trying to detangle it because synthetic wigs tend to mat up really fast, especially the wig that I purchased, that last one. It was just like a hot mess with like trying to comb through. I don't know what kind of hair is it. I don't even know if it's really hair or is it like the floor hair that they be picking up and putting together. Maybe it's 2025. The practices and things, hair is probably advanced, but the hair, um yeah, those are the few cons that I can think of. I'm not really versed on synthetic wigs except that one time that I got that wig and I was one and done. So if you have any cons, I would love to hear from you and share with me your cons about synthetic wigs. Now, um, so what is the option if you're not wearing synthetic wigs, if you're tired of synthetic wigs, um, you're just tired of spending the money on a wig, you're tired of the wig not lasting, that's a con. The wigs don't last. You go out and buy a wig for $80, however much it costs, and then a few weeks later you have to spend another $80 for a wig, when all you can do is if you just took the time to possibly save up for a quality human hair wig, it's going to last you like a really, really long time, especially, if you're taking care of the wig. Um, so those are the pros and the cons and the hidden cost of synthetic wigs. Now, I'm going to show you one of my favorite human hair wigs. This is one of my favorite human hair wigs that I've been sharing on my lives within the last few weeks. And this. Okay. So this wig is Sandy, and I have an offer for you guys. A little incentive for you guys for joining my live. I'll mention it at the end of this video. So this is Sandy, and I'll drop a link to Sandy in the chat. Now, Sandy is a human hair wig. Okay. Sandy is a human hair wig. She is not a synthetic wig. She's a human hair wig. Human hair wigs, they last you. They last you a very, very long time. I would say, I'm not even joking, but I bought a wig. I bought some hair to make a wig. And I love human hair. I love virgin hair. Virgin hair is very good for wigs. I know a lot of people like raw hair, but raw hair, to me, in my opinion, and from what I've been hearing from a lot of people, that a lot of people are just not they don't understand how to take care of raw hair. So if you know how to take care of raw hair, then that's great. But if you don't know how to take care of raw hair, then I would suggest a virgin hair. I would suggest virgin hair. But yeah, so this is Sandy. Sandy is a human hair wig. She is 24 inches long. I don't know if I can. Let me see how I can get Sandy all in this video. But Sandy is 24 inches long. She is a highlighted unit. This is one of my absolute like favorite units, and I love this unit because I love wigs and I love human hair, and I believe that like highlighted units, especially when it's like, you know, it's like transitions to the color. Like that's one of the things that, like, if you're scared of trying color, like the easiest thing that you can do is try a unit or just any hair. So try a unit with where the hair, you know, has like a natural root, and then the color transitions, because you can't, I don't know, it's just something, it just feels safer to me, in my opinion. It just feels safe. So Sandy is a human hair unit. She's 24 inches. She is created on a ventilated cap, and the ventilated cap is one of the wig caps. I'm gonna put this down because I showed her. All right, stay right there. Okay, so like I was saying, so Sandy is a human hair wig. She is created on a ventilated cap. One of the reasons that I love, well, the main reason that I love ventilated caps is because ventilated caps, they allow your hair to breathe. That's one. And if you do, or if you are suffering from hair loss, ventilated caps, they feel a lot more comfortable on your scalp. Okay, with the ventilated cap, you're able to access your hair and scalp from wearing the unit. So that's another one of the cons of having a ventilated cap. It allows your hair to breathe. There's like so many benefits to having a ventilated cap unit. Now, like I said, I'm going to drop the link to the Sandy unit in. Let me drop this link. I don't know where the link is. Let me see. Can I write the chat? Can I write something on here? I've never started a poll, started Q&A. I ain't never write in my chat before. Top messages, community moderation. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. But I will drop the link when I'm done so that you can go to get directly to the product for the Sandy unit. Now, my question to you is, let me try something new with this let me see. Start a Q&A. Let me see, can I do that? Ask a question. So I'm going to ask a question. Yeah, excuse me. So my question to you is, why are you still wearing synthetic, SYNTHCIC? Why are you still wearing synthetic wigs? So I would love to know your reason for why you're still wearing synthetic wigs. All right, so I don't know how that looks on here. If you guys, I have absolutely no idea. So why are you still wearing synthetic wigs? Drop that question, drop that answer in the chat. So why are you still wearing synthetic wigs? Who's still wearing synthetic wigs? And why do you want to switch? Why do you want to switch from synthetic to human? Now, and what's your biggest struggle with finding the right wig? I don't like this Q&A thing in here. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, so I'm taking it off. Now, if you're serious about upgrading your wig from a synthetic to a human hair wig, I am going to offer Sandy to you for a limited time offer. So it is 9:30 this evening. So after I'm done this live, I'm gonna put Sandy on to the cost of $990. So the original cost is $1,100. So you'll be saving $110. So from it's 9:26 right now. I think I'm gonna end this live at around 9:30. And that's if you're serious. If you're serious about switching from synthetic to human, I'm gonna offer the Sandy unit to you at the cost of $990. The processing time, I think my processing time, I can't really tell you, I'll be freaking sometimes. It's about 2 to 3 weeks, which is a very good time. Um, but your hair is really an investment, and your hair is really an investment. So, and it's really how you show up for the world, which is why I am a wig maker and I love making wigs. I love making women feel beautiful. And wigs are just like one of the things that, like, I feel if your hair looks good, you like automatically look amazing. Did you ever notice how when you get your hair done, how I feel like it clears your skin up? Soon as you get your hair done, like I'm retwisting my hair tomorrow, and watch how, like, I know my skin looks good now. I know my I know my skin looks great now, but until I wait until I retwist it. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. I might go live again. But anyway, I want you to subscribe to my channel, and get your free guide. Don't forget to get the free guide that I offer. The link is in my YouTube bio, and I just gotta figure out, it's a lot to do, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hook y'all up with the free guide that I have for you guys. And visit my website at kingdombeautycare.com. And what else? And don't forget to follow me on all platforms. Kingdom Beauty. I'm on Instagram at kingdombeauty.care. My last Instagram was Kingdom Beauty Care, and I'm trying to see if I can switch it over, and I'll get around to that. But lastly, I hope that you find this live helpful. And let me know what you think. Are you going to ditch your synthetic wigs? And are you going to take advantage of the opportunity to get Sandy at $990? All right. Thank you so much for joining my live, and I hope you all have the best night. I'll see you at the next live. The next live is same time, same place, and I'm going to be doing a Q&A, just to answer any questions that you have about wigs. So you can send me some questions in this chat, the comments. You can email me questions. You can send me questions via Instagram. All right, so that's it. You all have a great night.